Hello, I'm Laura. Today we'll be doing about 15 minutes of yoga on your mat. So all you need for this is a mat. If you have blocks in the house, if you're familiar with the use of props, you can add something like that, and we'll talk about that as we go along. But if not, you're fine with absolutely nothing but you and a surface that's not going to let you slide. That's about it. And just be dressed comfortably, and we're going to go through some stretches, some kind of beginning of the day, could be end of the day, warm-up type things that'll just allow you to get some of the kinks out. So let's begin sitting on your mat, sitting on your two sits bones, and we're going to just start by arriving here. So sitting as tall as you can, letting the top of your head move toward the ceiling. You can close your eyes if you like. We're just kind of getting a sense of where we are right now, what our bodies are feeling, maybe what chatter is going on in our minds. We're going to try to release some of that and just really be with ourselves for this next little bit of time so we can enjoy what we're doing. So the shoulders are soft and they're released down your back. Spine is long, relaxing your face, your jaw. Breathing deeply into the bottoms of your lungs. Taking a very full exhale through your nose, just really emptying the lungs so you can make space for the fresh air that's about to come in there. Just one more breath here. So with your hands on your knees, we'll start some Sufi grinds. So we'll inhale, the chest moves across the fronts of the thighs. We're circling the torso around to the back, around the spine. Inhale it forward. Exhale as we circle to the back. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale as we circle back, just warming up the hips and the spine. Then we're gonna change directions, going the other way. Exhale back. Inhale, exhale back, one last time. Inhale, and exhale to the back. Sitting right in the center of your sits bones again. Take an inhale up. Let's exhale, fold over your crossed legs, reach the fingertips forward, let the head drop. Breathing into the upper back, spreading the shoulders. Into the lower back, softening the neck, and then just take a walk with your hands over to your right leg, just stretching over that knee, and then cross the left hand on top of the right, just reaching forward. And then we'll take a walk to your left knee, just walking across. Reach your fingertips out. And then we'll take that right hand on top of your left, stacking your hands up, reaching through the side. Let's take it back to the center. Walk it all the way up through the spine until you're sitting tall. Take an inhale. Exhale all the way to the right, palm or maybe the whole forearm down on the mat. If you can do it without losing the contact of your hip bone down, just reach it out, press it out, reach. And then we'll inhale back to the center, and then take it over to the left, the palm or the whole forearm, then reach through your arm, all the way to the fingertips. Take it up. And exhale, twist to your right, hand on the knee and your fingertips behind you to prop you up nice and tall. As you exhale, we're going to deepen into that stretch. So think about the bottom of your spine being the root, and then the whole tree is twisting through the top of your head. We'll inhale back to center, and we'll exhale, take it to the other side. Pressing across, again, getting down into the sits bones, up through your head. And if, when you're at home doing these things, if you want to spend more time in any of these stretches, be my guest. You can pause me, you can just ignore me. You want to take as much time as you need. Let's come on back. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to come to hands and knees at tabletop. 2 hands, 2 knees on the mat. Just make a square here out of your body. Hands right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. Tops of the ankles on the floor. We'll do a few cat-cows to warm up your spine. So let the belly drop. Inhale, tail lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, pull up the belly, look towards your lap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Let's come to neutral. Walk your hands a little farther forward. Spread your fingers out on the mat. Press down through all 10 fingertips. We're gonna tuck the toes, lift the knees, and then press back to a down dog. Just pedal your heels down one at a time. We're stretching those legs toward the back of the room. Heels toward the floor, if not to the floor. Soften the shoulders. Draw the navel up towards your spine. And then we'll inhale both heels high. Exhale, lower them back down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Last time, we'll inhale them up to the tiptoes. And then let's take a tiptoe walk all the way to your hands, top of the mat. Separate your feet as wide as your hips are. Let's soften those knees. So here, if the floor is just too far away, you can come to fingertips, come to your shins, or come to your yoga blocks like this. So we want some support under your hands no matter what you're doing. And we'll inhale forward, long spine. Exhale, let's fold towards your legs. So soft knees, any amount that you need to. And we're gonna just hold your elbows here, soften those knees, and rock side to side, letting the spine dangle, just getting some space. And then release those elbows down. Let's walk your big toes to touch. Heels are separated. Soft knees. Inhale, let's sweep the arms all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Reach for the ceiling. Shoulders drop down. It's a little tiny back bend, just a little back bend. And then let's bring the arms to your sides, palms forward into Tadasana. So we're going through a sun A here. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, big swan dive, flat back all the way down. Inhale to your fingertips, flat back. Let's step back to a plank. So stepping back here. For now, because we're just starting out, let's drop your knees, and you can always drop your knees. Open up your chest here. We're gonna lower all the way to your belly. Elbows point to the back, lower all the way to your belly, untuck toes, and then just a baby cobra. So pressing up, let your tailbone drop towards your heels here. Shoulders back, and then all the way to your belly. Tuck your toes. Let's bend your knees, and then back to your down dog. So that's a little modified sun A. Stick with that version if you like, or we're gonna go a little further here. Inhale your right leg high, reach it way back. Just stretch through the heel or the ball of the foot or the toe. And then take your knee under your chest, step it through, and we're in the slow lunge. Just for a moment, letting your hip drop forward, your chest move forward, and then we'll step up to the top of the mat. Big toes touch, press down to rise up, inhale, and let's exhale through the midline, palms together, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to your plank. This time you can drop knees or you can do a full chaturanga. Up dog, whatever you like. Exhale, let's take it back down dog. Take a breath here, let your heels drop back. Inhale the left leg high, reach it way back. And then under your chest, bend your knee and step through to a low lunge. So just take a moment here. The hips drop forward, chest moves forward. Step 2 feet together, top of the mat. Press down to rise up, Urdhva and palms right through the midline, fold flat back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to your plank. So knees on the ground or no, exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, let's take it back, down dog. Take a deep breath. And we're just waking you up today. We won't do a whole class today, but we do want to just stretch a tiny bit further in the hips because we've all been sitting a lot. Bring your right knee under your chest, step it through. Let's drop that back knee and untuck your toes. So here again, hands on the floor, hands on blocks if you have them, or hands up on your thigh. Okay, so any of those options. Chest is moving forward. We're stretching out the hip flexor here in the front of your right thigh. Left thigh, sorry. Here we are, just stretching it for a moment. And then we're gonna open the right knee. So 2 hands inside, give it a press, lean way back. Just opening up that hip. Let that leg roll back in, and then tuck your toes. Step up to the top. Big toes together. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands behind the back this time. Lace your fingers. Just opening your chest. Roll your shoulders together. Inhale, big back bend. Exhale, soft knees. Over, let your head dangle. So those palms together if you can. If not, don't worry about it. We're just releasing the shoulders here, dropping forward. Big breath. Let them go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's step back. Left foot, right foot this time. And I'll do a drop knee, little flow here. So drop your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes. Exhale, take it back. So we'll take that left knee under your chest. We're going to step it right through. And then drop your back knee here, untuck your toes. So same options, fingers on the ground, hands on blocks, hands on your thigh, any of those things you like. Just letting that hip stretch here. And then we're gonna open your left hip by rolling to the outer edge of that left foot. Lean back, press back. Just opening the hip, getting a lower back stretch. Let it roll back to center. Plant your hands down, tuck your toes. Step forward, big toes together. Let's take a big inhale, reach it up. Palms touch, right through the midline. Flat back fold. Inhale. Exhale, back. And let's drop your knees. Wide knees here. Take a child's pose, sit towards your heels, stretch out your arms. 3 deep breaths. One more. Walk yourself back. Let's sit down to your hip and we'll cross your legs again. Just coming to sit on your sits bones. Letting your shoulders roll down your back. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Hopefully you feel a little bit stretched out, a little bit woken up. Have such a great day. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.